Hello traders, Mark Mohebi here. Today is 18th of August, 5:30 a.m. in Melbourne, Australia, and as you can see it's still 17th of August, 3:35 p.m. in New York and 7:35 p.m. in London. Let's take a look at the market. Prices are going crazy a little bit and going against us actually. This is oil. If you remember, we drew this channel. Price touched this channel, now it's going back around there. So at the moment, price is going down, and probably it's gonna go down around this resistance line here. So up to there, probably it's gonna be about a week or two. So I have a position here, sell. As you can see, if the market the price moves down more, I'm gonna move it to break even. Now I'm gonna make it closer at the top of this candle, at the top of previous candle. So I don't want to make it closer than that. I don't put it on the break even because I'm gonna leave a little bit of room here so the price fluctuates, and don't want to stop that. So this is oil. Let's take a look at silver. I delete these indicators. We still have kind of a fluctuation here, you know. If you see this line and this, it's kind of a triangle. Okay, not good, this one. And if you remember this neckline, the price broke above this neckline. I had a position here, it came back and I got stopped out, so I had a very huge loss on this trade. It moved up again and it's kind of stuck under this resistance line, so we wait and see what happens. But if you remember, we have this head and shoulders pattern. Okay, when it's gonna break out, I don't know. It seems that it's gonna fluctuate, something like that maybe. So currently it's under this resistance. Okay, let's take a look at gold. Let me delete all these. Gold is again the same as silver. Okay, this is a beautiful head and shoulders. If you remember, we drew this like 2 weeks ago. In the previous video I explained how head and shoulders works. It's actually when the price moves above this neckline, if you measure the distance between this neckline up to the under the head, this distance here, when the price breaks above this neckline, it's gonna move the same distance as the neckline and the head. Okay, that's the interpretation of the head and shoulders pattern. So I had a position here when the price broke above this neckline, but as you can see, these two big candles, the first of this week, early this week, it just touched my stop and I got stopped out, and it's moving back again. I couldn't put a bigger stop loss. That was against my money management and risk reward management. Okay, but yeah, at the moment it's moving up again. So in a weekly chart, you see this big pin bar, that shows that the market is gonna move up. So the buyers, they are pushing the price higher, and the sellers don't have enough power to keep it down. So the market's gonna move up. So next week's gonna be probably about a very good week, and maybe a gap. Maybe we see a gap here. Okay, EURUSD, the dear EURUSD, it's still fluctuating. I thought that this pin bar is gonna move higher. the sign of moving higher, I had a position above this area, and my stop loss was down here, close to the bottom of these two pin bar and on this 21 moving average. But again, it hit my stop loss and I was out. So you have three big pin bars here. That shows that again the market's gonna move up and the Euro USD is gonna move higher. The USD is devaluing. Probably if the tension between America and North Korea gets worse, we're gonna see some movement in this market and in this currency pair actually. So we have this flag here at the moment. This flag is about 450 pips. So if the price breaks above this the top ceiling of this flag, it's gonna move about 400, at least 400 pips. Okay, so you can put a pending order here like this. You go pending order, buy a stop. This is a buy a stop. Okay, and it's gonna be around 1.1135. so we put 1.1135. the stop loss gonna be under these three big pin bars, 1.168, 1.170 actually, 1.170. So no, it's not gonna be 1.18. sorry, this is 1.1835, 1.170. so it's gonna be about 130 pips stop loss. The take profit, let's see the take profit. So I can draw a Fibonacci of this pin bar. That's what I do normally, and I put my my target between these 261 and 400. But if this breaks out, it's gonna be 450 pips, right? The 370, 400 pips is around this 423 of Fibonacci level. So I put my stop loss at 1.22, 1.22. My target, sorry. So I'm gonna have 350 pips target, around 140 pips stop loss. So it's gonna be about the 2.5, around 2.5 to 1 reward to risk ratio. Not bad. Let's see what happens if this pending order is triggered in the next day or maybe next week. Let's wait for the Friday and Monday. Okay, AUDUSD. I had a market order because of this big candle. See, when we have both these arrows here and the candle breaks all these three EMAs all at the same time, as you can see here, this one and this one that broke down and this one that broke up. Every time that breaks up, we have a very good move. Hopefully this is gonna be a good move. It's coming back. It broke this resistance here. I don't know what's gonna happen, so I have a stop loss here and I'm not gonna move it. So let's see if the price touches this moving averages, moves higher, or no, it's gonna fluctuate for a little while. GBPUSD, I don't have any position here. Actually, market, let's take a look at weekly. Weekly is going down. It just touched this 21 moving average. It's a kind of a good channel, you know. In weekly, GBPUSD is moving very good. In a weekly chart, it's moving higher, but it's very slow moving. So for 3 weeks, it's moving down. Now it's close to this 21 moving average and the bottom of the channel. Probably next week, if the market doesn't drop, it's gonna be a kind of a pin bar or something like here. We wait and see if we see any sign of moving up, we get in, but if not, we just stay away from GBPUSD. I don't see anything in the daily chart. Okay, if you trade the lower time frames, go on lower, take a look at 4 hours. You see this pin bar here, it shows that the market's gonna move up, but the tendency of moving down is so much strong that every time we have these pin bars, again, market couldn't move up. So I don't trust this pin bar as well. It's not good. USD CHF going down. Let's see. It's a very big channel. See this one, the top. Actually, I can do it like that. It's more reasonable. And the bottom is close there. So this touchdown, we had this pin bar. I didn't have any position in this pair because I didn't trust this move, though we had this big pin bar at the 3 days ago, but it's moving down. Probably it's gonna touch here, and we're gonna see some sign of moving higher. But we have this small ceiling here, and if there is any pin bar or something here, we enter the market, but not, we just stay away. AUDCHF, this is a position that is just like in options, say that's out of the money. It's getting close to my stop loss. I had a trade above, probably around there, and this one, yeah, when this the previous one, this red pin bar was up here, I opened my position. It was good. All the signals that I needed was all right, and I had my target according to this Fibonacci of this pin bar, but it's moving down today. I don't know what's gonna happen, so we just wait. And the last one that I want to look is AUDJPY. I have another position here. I think all of the AUD pairs are moving down today because AUD probably devalued. Australia probably devalued their dollar. Let's look at AUD. Yes, you see this one. I think AUD did something. If you take a look at the news, you will see what happened. We have a big pin bar again, and the market's, I'm pretty sure the AUD pairs are all gonna go down. So this buy position was not a good one. I opened right here and it was like 100 pips in money, but today it just moved back. I have my stop here, so let's see what happens. Yeah, this was for today. Thanks so much for watching. If you learned something, if this was useful for you, please subscribe to my channel. I will upload every day. I upload a video about technical analysis of the market, currency pairs, or some educational videos about how you trade, psychology, or any sort of those things. Subscribe. If you have any question, please ask in the comment section below. I will answer all of your questions. Hopefully we're gonna learn together and we can make some money in this. Thanks so much for watching and have a nice time.